Usually when you see the first overall pick, it's a quarterback, defensive lineman, or even the offensive lineman. This pick is supposed to change your franchise for the foreseeable future, and those positions can make or break a team. This day and age, everyone's looking for their next franchise quarterback. We've all seen what Mahomes, Brady, and Peyton Manning have done. But did you know there was a defensive back selected first overall? And his name is Gary Glick, the only defensive back to be drafted first overall in the 1956 NFL Draft. Gary elected to play near home with Colorado State University, also known as Colorado A&M at the time. In addition to playing defensive back, he also started at quarterback and linebacker, and served as a place kicker for the Rams. He was one of the 4 Glick brothers that would play football for A&M. He recorded 8 interceptions in 1954, and 14 for a career at Colorado A&M, which is still a team record. In his senior season, he led A&M to the Skyline Conference title, clinching it with a 10-0 victory over Colorado, in which he scored a touchdown and kicked the extra point and the field goal. He was also inducted into the Colorado Sports Hall of Fame in 1999. In 1956, Pittsburgh had won the first overall pick that was determined by a lottery. They also had the 5th pick in the first round. They used the first overall pick on Glick. Glick's selection was viewed as a surprise to some corners. Steelers coach Walt Kingsley was spurred to use the pick on Glick. The president of the Steelers at the time, Dan Rooney, related that Glick was a sleeper. But Kingsley reasoned everybody's going to know about him. Everyone will want him. Among the players drafted later that year were future legends such as Lenny Moore, Forrest Gregg, and Sam Huff. Even though Glick was drafted as a defensive back, he was used in an interesting way. The Steelers utilized Glick as a kicker in his first 2 seasons. He went 4-7 in his rookie season, and 5-18 in his second and final year kicking field goals. He also played some snaps as a reserve defensive back, and he recorded 2 interceptions that season. He repeated the same number in 1958, while also recovering 3 fumbles, with 1 being for a touchdown. Gary underachieved with his time with the Steelers, and he was eventually cut during the 1959 season by the Steelers. He was picked up by the Washington Redskins, where he recorded 2 interceptions. He played 1 more season with Washington and recorded 3 more interceptions. He then signed with the Baltimore Colts for the 1961 season, recording a career-high 4 interceptions in his 1 season with the club. In 1962, Glick took a job with the Denver Broncos, coaching defensive backfield. He returned to pro football as a player in 1963 with the San Diego Chargers. In what would become his last season, he recorded his final interception against the Houston Oilers on December 1st. Over a month later, the Chargers won the AFL championship game. Gary Glick had a unique but underwhelming career, and will probably remain the only defensive back to be selected first overall. If you enjoyed this video, please check out more of my channel.